What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bleacher Report. I am your host, TD from TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all hit that fire button on your way in the building. Let your friends and family members know that we are live every Wednesday night right here on the Bleacher Report app. Salute to everybody viewing right now. We got a lot to talk about. The Miami Dolphins dealing with a lot, man. We got to discuss it and so much more right here tonight. But listen, Dolphin fans, cheer up, man. Who am I to say cheer up? We're down right now, but we got to pick our head up and try to find the bright spot out of all of this darkness, okay? As you all know, the Jalen Ramsey news hit pretty hard. Oh man. Okay, let's be honest here, okay? We went into this offseason saying, man, we just keep getting killed by injuries, but you know what? Let's figure out this puzzle and let's find a way. Let's find a way to build a team this season and get one good crack at it. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's like week after week now, there's something new. 3 weeks ago, I remember being on here talking about, yeah, we lost out on Calais Campbell, but you know what? It's okay. We'll find a defensive tackle. You know, we still got a solid team. Then a week after that, Teron Armstead decides to retire, man, but it's okay. We just got to find a defensive tackle and now a left tackle. Oh, but unless Patrick Paul can go. And I'm going to be honest with you, that was very optimistic and hopeful. And when this Jalen Ramsey news broke, it broke me, man. It broke me. I'm just going to be transparent and honest. It broke me. Okay? At the end of the day, the Miami Dolphins, this one, and I'm not going to say put the nail in the coffin, but I don't want to be pessimistic. But at the end of the day, Dolphin fans all around the world, how they're not making it easy to have faith in the season. They are not making it easy to have faith in the season. You know, real Dolphin fans will make a way out of no way. You know, oh, that happened. It's okay. We just got to do this and this. Oh, that happened. That's okay. Man, we're running out of that's okays. I mean, let's call it what it is. We're running out of the that's okays. We can figure it out. What's left on the roster? What's left on this roster? What all pro? I mean, Tyreek Hill, and that's it. How many Pro Bowlers are on this roster? You know? I don't want to get on here tonight and just be crying, but when you think they can't hurt you anymore, man, it hurts. It stings. Man, and I'm trying to figure out a way how we can flip this thing. And here's my conclusion, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get serious for a moment, okay? Here's my conclusion. Here's the conclusion. The Miami Dolphins are in tank mode without tanking. They are not going to admit that they are tanking, and they are not going to try to tank. But it is going to be a subsequent result of all of the things that are going on right now with the team. You could expect this team to not really be a true contender anymore. Okay. Like anybody who says like, oh, well, this team is going to compete for a Super Bowl. If we're going to be honest, you're just being a fan and being optimistic in a way that has no evidence to suggest such a thing. Like there are rosters right now that are far more superior than us. And then for those people who say, yeah, but after the draft, don't forget, we're not the only team drafting to get better. Like, this is what people have to understand. We're not the only team drafting to get better. Well, after the draft, it'll make us better, but it'll make everybody else better as well. And if they're already leaps and bounds ahead of us, the same thing applies for them to continue to be leaps and bounds ahead of us. And the Miami Dolphins have so many glaring starter holes right now. It is embarrassing and it is a shame. And let's go through them real quick. First and foremost, Chris Greer had the nerve to say that we got our two starting safeties in the building. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, neither of those two guys are starting caliber safeties. They are rotation guys as they have always been. But we're going to use them as starters. Massive downgrade. We were talking all this time about finding somebody opposite Ramsey. Now Ramsey is on his way out. We don't have anybody but the young guys who have yet to step up. Massive downgrade. Massive. Only bright spot on this team I could say is probably the fact that we're going to get 2 injured defensive linemen back in a healthy rotation. Hopefully, right? So I said this 3 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. I said this 3 years ago. You know what? You know what I need to start doing? I need to start going to pull some of the old videos showing people what I was telling you all 3 years ago. Because it's one thing for me to come on and say, hey, I told us that this was going to happen. Just words, right? But I'm going to have to go pull some of the old clips. 4 years ago when I said, here's what they're going to do. They're going to build around Tua, give him the best weapons, give him a tight end, try to create a run game and everything. They're going to do all of that. And each year, the defense is going to get worse and worse and worse until they flip it. You remember with Flores, the defense was leading the way and the offense was just this like 18th to 24th ranked keep moving along unit. And what I said 4 years ago, I said what's going to happen since they want to continue with Tua, they're going to put everything around them, try to recreate Alabama, and we're going to have a great offense, and the defense is going to get worse and worse and worse. But guess what we didn't expect? We didn't expect for us to flip-flop and have a great offense, and then the offense starts to regress. Have you noticed that? 3 years ago, we flipped it, great offense, but the offense for the last 2 years has taken a notch down and now an even further notch down. And here we are going into this season, and we're set to have probably the worst roster defense that we've had in a long time since Brian Flores cleaned everything out and Ryan Fitzpatrick was our quarterback when Josh Rosen was here 6 years ago. We're about to have one of the worst defensive rosters ever that we've had in a long time. And I said this, and I see people in the chat. I remember you said that. This is exactly what I said was going to happen. And I don't mean to make this about Tua Tagovailoa, but I always said when you have a quarterback that's good enough not to be good enough, you're going to do everything you can to make up for his shortcomings by loading up around him to make him look better than he actually is. But someplace on the team is going to suffer as a result. And here we are today, loaded up on offense, but the defense is now suffering. Why is the defense suffering? We can't afford anybody. You think just even if Ramsey was here, this defense was going to suffer. We couldn't keep Holland, couldn't keep Brandon Jones, couldn't keep Andrew Van Ginkel, couldn't keep Christian Wilkins, couldn't keep Xavier Howard, couldn't keep Fuller. This is what happens. And now you have to bargain shop everywhere. Couldn't even keep the small gems you found like Calais Campbell. Now you got a bargain shop every year on 1 and 2 year deals with no guarantees past the first year on a whole bunch of $2, $3, $4, $5 million players. Why? Because you spent so much money building around a quarterback who was good enough not to be good enough. But ladies and gentlemen, it's about to start showing. Because don't forget, we still got an offense. What has changed on the offense outside of Teron Armstead? Nothing. But Teron Armstead is a major piece. And you draft Patrick Paul in the second round, you all but said that he's pretty much going to be the guy starting. So you got Austin Jackson, who's injury prone and not even elite. He's average at best. You got a new right guard, fresh off of injury. Really good right guard, by the way, but fresh off of injury. Don't know what to expect there. You got a solid center you picked up last year, and I like that move. You don't have a left guard, nothing competent. And you're Patrick Paul replacing Teron Armstead. And the bad thing about this really is the fact that we still have not hit rock bottom. We still have not hit rock bottom. And shout out to Doug Williams in the chat, said a healthy Tua can get us to the playoffs. Are you sure about that? Are you sure it's not a healthy Tua plus a healthy Tyree plus a healthy Ramsey plus a healthy Armstead plus a healthy? Are you sure it's not all of those things combined? Because Tua's only led this team to a playoffs one time healthy. One time. And you can argue, was it him? Or was it the combination of all the talent around him, including him, right? We're not going to take credit away from him, including him. But he led us one time. And who's to say even if he was healthy, he would do any better in those other seasons? Like, we love to throw around the phrase, well, Tua missed the last 4 games. If he didn't, we would have done this. Why do we say that? Do y'all remember 3 years ago where we were lights out and Tua missed the last 4 games and we went 1-3 or something like that? And people said, well, if Tua didn't get hurt, we would have won those games. And then the very next year, he played all 17 games. He didn't get hurt, but we lost all them games at the end anyway. Do you remember that? The stage was set. Oh my gosh, 4 games left and you're healthy. Now you can prove last year if you played, we would have been okay. And he did, but we weren't okay. We actually lost a lot of those games anyway, including the Tennessee Titans, teams that are no good. And people have the nerve even this year to say, yeah, but if he was healthy, we would have beat the Titans. Well, he was healthy the year before when we lost to the Titans with him, with the worst Titan team. So why do we make these assumptions all the time? We can't operate like that of if he was healthy. The fact of the matter is he's not. For us to actually make that true determination, we just want to give him credit that he is yet to earn. To say what would have happened had he not have been injured. He hasn't earned the cachet to say if he hadn't been injured, this would have happened. Because he has evidence when he's not injured of still folding at the end of the season. See, the worst part about all this for the Miami Dolphins is the simple fact that we're going to go out and try to win this year. And the way things are looking, we're going to come up short. And what I mean by that, we're going to win 7, 8, or 9 games and miss the playoffs. And even if we're lucky enough, some miraculous way to make the playoffs, it'll be a first-round exit with this team. But that's the dilemma of it all. We're about to do all of that just to come up short, knowing that next year the purge continues even more. Like Bradley Chubb will probably be gone next year. You have, what's his name? Tyreek Hill is going to be gone next year, more than likely. Like Chubb and Tyreek being gone next year, Jonnu will be gone next year. All we're doing is replacing what we're losing, but replacing less. We'll lose 3 or 4 players every year and net 2 good ones in the draft. Maybe. And when they're all gone, we'll still be at a deficit and still trying to build. And then you're going to have people like Jalen Phillips, Chop Robinson, and all of these players ready to get paid. It's my turn. And that it will be. Why is it so hard sometimes to just do the thing that may be hard to do, but it's right to do? What is that, TD? What is that thing that's hard to do, but right to do? Prepare for the future 1000%. Not methodically. What did I tell y'all last week? If it was me, I would trade Tyreek. I would trade Ramsey. I would trade Chubb. And if you can trade Tua, trade him. Probably not. So, but I would trade Ramsey, Tyreek, and Chubb. And I knew I wasn't going to get my wish because it's the right thing to do. But now that Ramsey wants out, it looks like he's trying to force it himself. So what? You're just going to deal with Chubb, Tyreek, and Chubb, Tyreek, and Jonnu. Jonnu actually has some value right now coming off of a solid year. That would be a perfect trade right now. Tyreek, you gave him the money. You kind of messed that up. I understand not trading Tyreek, but when that trade deadline comes, maybe that's the time to do it because you've already ate some of the money. Maybe at the trade deadline for Tyreek. 2 months into the season. Chubb, it's going to be hard to trade because he's coming off the injury, but you just restructure his deal all the way down. He's still tradable. Santiago, thank you. Thank you for the love and support, Santiago. All love, brother. I would trade everything that I possibly can and every asset that I possibly can. And what would I do? And listen, I might even, I would probably trade those assets into next year. Like Chris Greer, at this point, I wish, people could just sit down in the front office of the organization. Just everybody take a seat. Here's what we want to do. We want to trade every asset we possibly can, with the assumption that the next 2 years, we're not going to contend for a Super Bowl. I mean, we can, but the reality is we're not going to be able to compete with Kansas City, Baltimore, and all of these teams, if we're going to be honest. Therefore, let's take this roster right now and trade every asset that we possibly can, with the exception of Waddle and anybody on their rookie contract that's performing well. Let's trade everybody else. Let's trade Tua if we can. Let's trade Chubb. Let's trade Jonnu. Let's go ahead and trade Tyreek. Let's see what draft capital we can accumulate, not for this draft, but for next year. We're going to be asking teams for next year capital, which a lot of teams is easier to give up next year's capital. They don't want to give up now. You can give up. In a matter of fact, I'm going to take pick number 13, and I'm going to trade down into the mid to late 20s and pick up another next year's first. 13 is worth 2 first-round picks. You just got to get a late pick and then pick up a next year's first. And then in the draft, when I get to 27, 28, 29, and it's my turn to pick, I might try to flip that for 2 second-round picks moving down this year and another second rounder next year. Then I'm going to take all those 4th round, 5th round, 6th round picks, see what packages I could put together to move back in the 3rd. And this year, I would draft a few 2nd round picks. I would get 2 2nd round picks and about 3 3rd round picks. I would draft 5 players in this draft, 2 in the 2nd round, 3 in the 3rd round. I would be going after guards, wide receivers that are heavy in this draft, all in the mid rounds, aren't number 1s, but really good number 2s. I would be going after guards, wide receivers, and linebackers with those 5 picks, just setting a foundation. You add that with Chop and hope Phillips can get better. You already got Waddle. You already got A-Chain and Wright. Let Zach Wilson steer the ship. We're not trying to win. We're trying to bring players in, evaluate, and develop. And I will play my season that way, and I know I'm going to win 3-4 games. And guess what? Next year, I got 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, but one of my first-round picks is 1, 2, or 3, probably 1 or 2. I got pick number 1 or 2. I got another first-round pick that I picked up from the previous year, and I got 2 second-round picks. Now I'm telling Arch man, and you got to come out. We ready for you. I'm going to get Arch with the first-round pick. I'm going to get me the best offensive tackle I can with this other first-round pick. And those 2 second-round picks, I'm probably – one of them's early, by the way. One of them's 33 or 34. So with the 33 or 34, I'm going – come on, man. I'm going to get me another pass rusher. And the other second-round pick, I'm going to get me a safety. Now I got a team that has a foundation that I know that's young and can win 7 to 8 games. And then the following draft, we put the cherry on top. We put a few more players in the draft. Now we got a playoff contending team, and let's build, let's grow, let's get cohesiveness. Let's build this unit, play a little Jenga, and let's see if we can get to that Super Bowl contention status. Bill Nick said, LOL, TD think this Madden. It's real funny that everybody always mention Madden when people propose trades like this. But it doesn't take Madden to take the number 13 overall pick, trade with the team in the 28th or 29th, trade with the team, and pick up an additional first rounder next year. It's not Madden to do that. You want pick 13? Give me 2 first-round picks because you're moving all the way from 29 to 13. So give me your future first. That's not Madden. That happens. And Bill Nick said you'll never get 2 firsts for 13. That's just not true. It's happened before with picks. Go look at the value chart. As a matter of fact, if you look at the value chart, if I get picked like 29, I can get another first-round pick from a good team. Like, think about it. Take a team like Minnesota who's like at 28, right? They're one of the better teams in the league. If they know they're going to have a successful season and make the playoffs, you know what? Let me do you one better. Let's just take Buffalo hypothetically, right? Somewhere around 29 or something. I don't know which one they are, but let's say 29th pick. Buffalo expects to have another late first-round pick. That's why they don't mind trading the future first. They'll trade 29 this year, even though it's a division rival. It won't happen. But I'm giving you an example. They will trade the 29th pick in next year's first because they know it's going to be a late first. This isn't Madden. This is normal. This is normal. Teams do this. At least that's what I would be trying to do. And then when we get to 29, I could package that for 2 second-round picks. This is what you should be trying to do. And if you can't get it done, you can't get it done. Tony H said, do you trust Greer with multiple first-round picks again? No, I don't. I just trust him to acquire them. I trust him to acquire them. I didn't say anything about trusting him with the picks. I just trust him to acquire them. Because as soon as we secure the first or second overall pick, I'm picking up the phone. And Omar Kelly made a good point, and I love what he said. I'm picking up the phone. Hey, Pittsburgh, y'all been treating Mike Tomlin like garbage for many years now. What we got to do to trade for him? I'm bringing Mike Tomlin to Miami. I'm done with McDaniel. I ain't gonna lie. I've been making excuses for Mike McDaniel. I've been the one making excuses for Mike. But, the more you sit back and you think about why we're in the position we're in, he's a big reason. So I'm getting on the phone with Pittsburgh and saying, what we got to do to bring Mike Tomlin over here? And I'm going to send that little draft pick and bring Mike Tomlin in. And then I'm gonna allow Mike Tomlin to go, him and the new GM, to go ahead and find our next quarterback, and it's probably Archie Manning. Mike Tomlin, Archie, build a defense. Oh, we ready. Let them go ahead and bring over a few of those Pittsburgh players. Maybe Minka comes back. Minka. Full circle back in Miami. Could be. Could very well happen. Yeah, we almost had Mike Tomlin in the past for those that don't know history, but at the time, he was considered too hip-hop. So they didn't hire him in Miami. This is a true story. This is what was said. He was too hip-hop. We have a history of making mistakes. Y'all think I'm playing. This is actually what was said in the past. We were trying to bring him in, and they felt that he was too hip-hop. These words were said. This has been actually exposed several times as of late. Yeah, I know it was before Ross, but that's why I'm saying that's why it's an option now. And even better of it being an option now, it's what the Dolphins need. It's the way you correct the Flores situation, because you didn't want a hard-nosed coach, and now players are leaving because you don't have a hard-nosed coach, because these players understand what it takes to win. And I'm going to tell you now, Calais Campbell liked Miami, but I think he realized, the leadership over here, they're not ready. They're not ready to win a Super Bowl. They got talent, but like, did you see Calais last year? With them faces and intensity, nobody was matching him. Have y'all ever sat back and thought about that? You saw Calais Campbell leadership last year. He make the mean faces, getting up in people's face like, let's go. Who was looking back at him matching that? He was feeding people. Nobody was feeding him. You need reciprocal energy in the room like that. And we didn't have it. You think these dogs want to stay around this? No. When you're a dog and you realize you're the only one, you're like, no, I need to find my family. I need other dogs around me. And Ramsey felt the same way. Ramsey don't like the culture like y'all think. That's why he's so quiet. You don't hear nothing from him. He doing his job, but he observing. He don't like this culture. The downfall of the Miami Dolphins has and will continue to be the same thing, and it's one word. 7-letter word. It's the same word that keeps coming back to bite us. Culture. What is the culture of our team? What is the culture of that locker room? You got a whole bunch of pretenders and contenders. You got some contenders like Calais Campbell was last year. He was ready to contend. And then you got a whole bunch of pretenders that don't say much at all. Like Chris Greer, it was so laughable when you did what you did on that podium the other day, trying to name the leaders. Oh, well, we have, several leaders still here, like Zach Zeeler and to name a few. Guys like Tyreek, like that pause itself. I'm gonna react that again, okay? I'm gonna reenact that again, and I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that the man got stuck after the first name and couldn't find a leader in his head because there aren't anymore. I don't care what anybody says, there aren't. The man literally said, we have leaders, Zach Zeeler and like guys like Tyreek, guys have their own way of leading. Some guys are quiet. Now he's trying to qualify it. Some guys lead in their own way. They're quiet, but stop it. Got to know, Austin Jackson. I ain't never even heard Austin Jackson's voice. I know I have on the interview, but y'all know what I mean. I don't remember hearing. I don't even remember what his voice sound like. I'm not talking about guys who can talk a good talk when they do an interview. I'm talking about guys that when they don't even know they being filmed or something, you see them in their intensity. When the Miami Dolphins camera crew going around getting footage for their social media in the week, guys that get caught off that didn't even know they were being watched and showing their leadership. Thank you. It's bad when people leaving us for the Giants. I got to give it to you on that one. This man said Austin Jackson. He said Tyreek, especially after the year he's had. Who else did he say? Zeeler. I don't even remember what Zeeler's voice sounded like. Who else? Oh my gosh. He was just, and didn't even name his quarterback, which should have been the first name out of your mouth. And guess what? If that guy was a leader, you wouldn't have needed to name nobody else. You could have said, oh, we got leaders in the building, Tua Tagovailoa to begin with. And that's it. That's it. That's all you would have had to say in the discussion. But we don't have that. We don't have that. You didn't even have to get worried about getting stuck at one after that if you could have said that boldly. Do you read the chat? Yes, I do. Best player available? It depends. Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't want BPA. I want BPA in the mid-20s. Look, y'all, if we pick a player at 13, it's just more misery for the Miami Dolphins. I don't care if it's the best player in the draft and they end up being an all-pro. One player at 13 and one player at 48 is what we need. Because the rest of it, all them other 8 picks, those are crapshoots. Y'all going to be building them up all season. Oh, in the 4th round, we got a real stud. You know, he's actually really good because of this and that and this. Man, stop. Y'all did the same thing about Alvin Muhammad Kamara, Malik Washington. I like Malik, but he ain't moving. Come on now, you gotta be better. Y'all say the same thing about everybody in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Until you prove it, it's irrelevant. Until you prove it, it's irrelevant. I bank on my 1st and 2nd round picks to be real contributors day one. Chris Greer had the nerve to say, we're going after 10 players who can contribute right away and start right away. And what confidence y'all got in that happening? Now, they might be forced to, but once again, that's the roster you got, and you know what the result is. First and 2nd rounders, that's what I would feel comfortable with starting in this league. Now, I'll say this. This is why I don't care for 13. I actually hate 13. You got to figure out a team to trade with in the mid-20s. Trade, move down to the mid-20s and pick up an extra pick. Pick up an extra 2nd this year or a 1st next year. But you got to you got to get an extra pick. We need more top-end talent in the draft. This is going to be a great draft. The only time tells, and it will. It will tell. Man, I must have been having fun. I'm realizing I'm over my time right now here on Bleacher Report. For those on Bleacher right now, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support of always tuning in, watching on Wednesday nights right here on Bleacher Report. Make sure you come through every week, show your love and support. You can check me out on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube as well, extended shows and things like that. TD Fins Talk. That's TDPHINS TALK. TD Fins Talk. Not FINS, PHINS. All right. Unique in that way. So go ahead and find me on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Listen, one more subscriber, and we're at 32,200. Right now, last I saw, we were at 32,199 subs. So if you subscribe right now, it'll be 32,200. Appreciate the love and support. Bleacher Report, I'm out. I'll see you next week. Fins up no matter what. All right, I know my YouTube family is still in the building. About to chop it up with y'all for a little bit. I'm sure. All right, cool. Hit that like button. I'm going to read some of the super chats and things of that nature. All right, there we go. Closed out. All right, Bleacher Report closed out. Now let me pull up. A YouTube family in the building. Shout out to D-Hug all day. The homie, 47 months of member. You going on 4 years, bro. One more month, it'll be 4 years. Lester Lazardo, $13 million of salary cap going to Xavier Howard. Yep, dead cap. All you got to know of what's wrong, why with this team. Yep, X feel like he ain't been on the team for 2 years and still eating dead cap. What you think about to happen with Ramsey and everybody else? We'll see. Grill will go down as the worst general manager in Dolphin history, more draft picks and salary cap than any GM. We are worse off now with talent and cap than 2019. Jeez. It's tough. DD, RIP Freddie. What up, man? 19 months. I love you. What's up, TD? Everything good? Draft Shadur Sanders. We could only wish. Let me take a seat. I've been standing up all day. I got my desk propped up. Take a seat real quick. Hang out with y'all. TD, this is a royal mess, bro. Who are you telling, man? Who are you telling? Silent Storm just dropped a big donation on the channel. Man, I appreciate the love and support, Silent Storm. You've been showing nothing but love. Hey, listen, if you want to drop big donations like that, you do them as you please, but I will always recommend sending them over to the Cash App. It goes a lot further, so YouTube doesn't take as much. So when you want to drop big donations and stuff like that, go over to the Cash App because it'll hit the channel way better than the super chats. But nothing but love, bro. I appreciate that, man. That's big time. I'm gonna put that towards my travel to the draft. All right. And shout out to Gaito Mom Premier, who dropped some love in the Cash App with 50, said for contribution to draft travel, rebuild part 2. Gaito, thank you. Thank you. Anybody who want to show some love, $1, $2, $5, $10, 20, 50, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million, a million, and some of y'all billionaires, show some love. Just hit me up. Drop a billy in the Cash App. Drop $1 billion in the Cash App. Man, I saw $1 billion in the Cash App. Oh boy, somebody made a mistake. Oh man, let me transfer this to my account for that. Oh man. Silent Storm dropped some more love. He said, TD, oh well, I ain't read the first one, did I? Let me see. TD, did you honestly have any faith we were going to make the playoffs this year? This was inevitable after we extended Tua last offseason. I'm sure you agree, even if you held out, hope it would be better. I mean, different. Excuse me. No, I already knew, bro. You know that. I knew what time it was. We all should have known. We knew what time it was last year. Y'all remember when preseason I said the floor for the Miami Dolphins is 7, the ceiling is 11, so my prediction is 9. And what did we win? 8? Did we win 8? Y'all remember when I did my before the season prediction? The floor is 7, the ceiling is 11, so I'm gonna put us at 9, and we end up winning 8. You know how much flack I got for putting us at 9? Yeah, I mean, you know how many people, oh, you be hating on your own team? We winning more than 9 games. You'll see. Now look at us. So of course we know what's going to happen this year. I just can't wait. I'm ready for next year's draft. All right, TD, I would love to trade Tua for a ham sandwich and start Zach Wilson. Could you imagine if he balls out on a franchise QB level with nothing around him? No matter how slim the chance he does, that would save our franchise. It would be nice, but here's the thing about Zach Wilson. To what end? He can go out there and have a spark and rejuvenate and ball out. But is Zach Wilson good enough to win a Super Bowl? Is he that caliber of quarterback? See, I would need to see him do some stuff in big games. So there's a high probability he'll have a chance this year, but we'll see how that goes, all right? We'll see how it goes. Shout out to Patriots92, just became a YouTube member of the channel. I'm loving y'all in these memberships. Don't forget, if you join the membership, you also have the ability to gift the membership to those who may not be able to, get a membership or afford it or whatever it may not be. You could also gift memberships to your fellow Dolphin fans or your fellow viewers of TD Fans Talk. All you have to do is hit that membership button and hit the gift membership button, and you will be entered into a spin the wheel drawing for a jersey of your choice on the team um, next month. Okay. So far, we got 5 entries for JD the Great, 1 entry for Curtis Williams, and 1 entry for William Ray. All gifted memberships will get a entry into the giveaway. Okay. It's a way to donate and get an entry. So it's pretty cool. All right. Jersey of your choice of the team you love, because it ain't just Dolphin fans that watch this channel. The enemy watch this channel too. You know, a lot of Bills and Jets fans watch this channel. So I get y'all a jersey of your that you would like from your team if you enter as well. Just FYI. Okay. Yeah, man. Outside of that, I got family coming in for Easter weekend. So that'll be pretty dope. But I might go live later tonight or early tomorrow because I still got to answer all these questions y'all had for me. Okay. I'm just trying to get my new home together for my parents to come visit for Easter weekend. So I got a lot of stuff I've been doing. The wife has been on me, you know, hey, we gotta get this done, get that done, get that. I got a million things to do, and they coming tomorrow around 5:00. So it is what it is. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish, but I'm hanging up ceiling fans, putting up towel racks, and all kind of stuff. Cause we just moved in our new home. For those who don't know, we moved in like the beginning of February, or the end of January, one of the two. But yeah, we still not settled in. It's still a pretty big home, and we're not settled in yet. So we try and take it one room or one step at a time. A lot still need to be done. Bare walls, all that good stuff. So we'll get there. So that's what's going on. That's why I'm in and out. I was supposed to do this stream late last night, but wife had me working. So I'll probably be working tonight. All right. Love you, love you, love you. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all always showing your continued love and support to this channel and what we do. If you didn't check out Dolphins Collective yesterday, that was pretty cool. Make sure you go check it out. Yeah, man. Dolphins Collective taking off. Y'all see what let me see what it's doing. It's taking off, man. Okay, Dolphins Collective. And if you ain't see it yet, go check it out. Let me see if it had more views than the last one. So we've done 2 episodes as of last night. We've done 2 episodes. We're 50 subscribers away from 2,000 subs after 2 episodes, which is crazy, right? And oh man, we passed. Wow. Last week we had 7,900 people that watched the show. 7,900. It'll probably be 8,000 tomorrow. But it took a whole week to get to the 8,000, which is still phenomenal for a first show. Last night's show, 24 hours just hit 20 minutes ago, and it's already at 8,400 views. So that one's probably going to hit 10K. That's crazy. By the end of the week, it'll probably hit 10K. Omar and Ian need you and Doug more than you need them. Davin Storm, well, we don't look at it that way. I think we put together an amazing team that we all feel like we don't need each other and we need each other to have a successful show. And I think that it's the perfect blend. You got 4 different personalities. You know, it's amazing. You know, you read the chat. You know, oh, I can't watch nothing Doug in. Oh, Doug, you're doing a great job. Oh my gosh, I skipped past all TD's parts. He's an idiot. Why do y'all have this clown on him? Oh, TD, that was amazing. Oh, Omar is a clown, man. He's a joke. Oh, Omar making good points. Oh, Ian, man, Ian's great. So that's the nature of the beast. People are gonna like it, they're gonna hate it, but they watch it because everybody's represented on this show. Everybody's represented on this show. So it's a dope concept, dope idea that we have, and we're doing it. And we're going to be able to provide great content every Tuesday night for Dolphin fans. And who knows, in the regular season, we might be adding an additional show. And that channel, I'm sure we're gonna have memberships. We're probably gonna do some at training camp, meet and greet, and all kind of stuff. So yeah, I can't wait for that membership to drop. That'll be pretty cool. We'll probably do some exclusive stuff. Probably next week it'll come. But yeah, man, the show's gonna take off. I could tell you now, this was probably gonna hit 10K views. Yeah, this show is gonna be huge. Just the lineup itself is pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. The lineup is dope. And to all y'all haters, oh, this person should be there instead of TD. Well, they not. Well, they not. Y'all stop crying, man. Stop that mess. And stop. And another thing, man, y'all got like, some people are so unaware. Like, it be certain things. Like, do you know that it's people that be like, TD, y'all need to get rid of TD on the AFC East roundtable. Roundtable company, y'all need to get rid of him. I'm a founder. Like, these people are clueless. Half this stuff I do, I'm probably the one that own it. Like, man, like y'all, oh man, see, word to the wise for those all the business heads out there. They can't cancel what you own. They can't cancel what you own. Oh man, so remember that. They cannot cancel what you own. Gosh, man. See, y'all gotta understand something about me. I could drop something on the channel right now without me, and it could be blowing up, and I might be the owner of it. Some of y'all that hate me might love content that I own, but you don't even know it's me. So stop. Haters, man. Yeah, I know, Scummy. Yeah, bro, you need to replace TD on TD Fans Talk. You could do better. Oh, man. Boy, my haters, man. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. That's the one thing I tell you. They don't want to see me win. And I keep telling them, you can't control whether I win or not. God blesses me. You got to take that up with him, not me. I'm not responsible for any success I have. God is. And he gets all the glory. So if you hating on my success, you need to talk to him, not me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You probably know how stupid you sound going to God. God, can you replace it? Like, some of y'all don't even realize y'all be trying to curse other people, man. Man, that ain't never gonna go nowhere from somebody who protected by God. So y'all gotta stop this, man. And some of you just jealous because you ain't got the will to just get up and do something for yourself. Stop that mess. Hating on another man. Just don't watch him. Ignore him. Don't make him a part of your life. You ain't gotta sit around hating on him. Unless you're making money for it. Hey, listen. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody got a right to tell you what you can do if you're making money off of it. If you got you a channel to hate on TD and it's monetized and it's making money, hey, I am not talking to you. Get your coin. Even if it's on hating me, get your money. It's hard enough out here. Get your cash. I'm all for it. Listen, you can make money hating on somebody, get your money. It is what it is. But I can't vibe with y'all people that hate on people for free. Like, if you hating on somebody for free, oh man, y'all gotta stop that mess. I'm telling you, I'm preaching right now these words. I'm telling you, y'all gotta understand this big talk right here. Just don't hate on nobody for free. Man, ain't no people for free. It's crazy to me. That's wasted time. I mean, all right, never mind. Let me leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. It's just how I view things, man. Maybe it's just the way my mind wired, because I got a wife, a house, vehicles, 6 kids, bills, all that stuff, and I want to provide for mine and be the man God called me to be. So I got to go out here and figure out creative ways to do that and over and abundantly. So that's why my mind think that way. But I'm sorry, some of y'all come on, man. Some of the way some of y'all hate, come on, man. Y'all ain't making a penny for it. Y'all got to stop that mess. Y'all got to stop that mess. See, the difference is, when people say, "Oh, this person lives rent free in your head," they may say that to you, but they ain't living rent free in my head because I'm getting paid to talk about them. It ain't rent free. It's rent fee. Gosh. Come on, man. Let's do better. Don't hate on nobody. Uplift people. Uplift people. The wife calling. Uplift people. Hello? Yes, ma'am. The big boy's hanging out. Carter, I sit to bed so he can get some rest early. And they hanging with Harper. They were about to. Said we're about to. Are you done? Are y'all done? All right, I'm probably a few more minutes here and then I'm done. You like it? All right, love you. Yes. All right, bye. Yeah. Uplift people, man. Support people. Bless other people so you can be blessed. Like, that's what it is. Pay it forward. Just do good deeds, man. But sitting around hating all day I just don't get it. Unless you're getting paid, like I said. Only person I hated was King Lowski, and he blocked me. King Lowski blocking people. Oh man, yeah, King Lowski bomb, man. All right, people always looking for validation. It's sad. Okay, all right. TD is rational. People is delusional. Misery love company, bro. Tua needs a line. Yeah, he does. He does. Hate's a strong word. I hate no one is dislike people though. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. You don't want to hate people. Like that's like to me, if you gotta hate somebody, like true hate. I ain't talking about just the term hate that they made, but if you really hate somebody, that means you lost. That's how I feel. If anybody can make you hate them, they beat you. If anybody could bring you to hate, they got to you enough to make you feel that way, they won. No, I don't hate nobody. I don't hate nobody. That's a victory for them. Yeah. What gets me is nothing gets to me. I don't fret about nothing. People do me wrong, and I'd be like, "Hey, yo, we good." I know who you are now, but we good. Yeah. Um, Only broke people hate. Miami everything 305. I found that not to be true. People with money hate too. Because just because you have money don't mean you got what somebody else have that you want. Just because you have money don't mean you have everything you want either. So you can hate on somebody for having something you want that money can't buy. So typically broke people hate. But you can have money and hate too. because you can still be jealous of something that your money can't buy that somebody else have. So yeah, jealousy. Money don't make you happy. Uh, it sure don't make you sad. Listen, man, it's a lot of sayings be going on. It's half empty, half full. It's different ways you can view a lot of things. It's different ways you can view a lot of things. It definitely don't make you happy, but it also don't make you sad. That's for real. Oh man, Dolphins fan base fried. Yeah, man, but that's all right. We'll be all right. Broke people are miserable. When they get money, they can be totally different people, like a bird and gone. I don't down broke people though. People that are broke. I've been broke. I was broke last week. Nah, but still, there's different ways you can look at broke. You know. I mean, if everything paid for, you got your savings and all of that and everything good, but your little extra little spending this and that might be depleted. Hey, some people think that's broke. You can't pay your bills. Some people say that's broke. There's different brokes. There are rich people that are broke. So, yeah. This is how you define broke. Church TD. Can't get your new show, not fair. What that mean? Let's see. Money is just a medium of exchange. Medium of exchange. Yeah, I don't view money that way. Money is just a tool to make more money. That's how I view money. Money is nothing but a tool to make more money, so you can get the things you need. Yeah, I don't value it like most people. And sometimes that thinking brings it to you easier, you know. But that's what I've learned over my years. Money is just a tool to make more money. That's all. Um, Money makes the world go round. That's for sure. Money actually doesn't make the world go around. The Earth's rotation, based off of the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun, and the travel through the galaxy, makes the world go around. Y'all put a lot of emphasis on money in the chat on all of these quotes that when you really think of the quotes, they're just like purely false. But I understand the analogy of them. You know what I mean? I know. I know. I'm just messing, man. Hey, but that's who I am. Like, I know what you meant, but you know why I do that? Because some people take it literal to the point where I know what you mean, but some people don't. And I just think about the new generation. What I know what you mean, they'll take literal. Like in so many different ways. That's why we're in a society, you're better off clarifying everything. Yeah, common sense ain't common at all. It ain't. All right. Listen, we can be bantering all day. The wife called already. I already told y'all. She already, you haven't done this. I'll be on for a few more minutes. So let me go and get out of here before she pull up and start getting to work. Got to be on good behavior, All right. Money is like flowers, Lakers in 5. That's just a bad statement. Boston in 6. And Boston is actually a flower, the leaf, the clover, a flower, ain't no flower in Lakers. It ain't make no sense. Ain't no Lakers in 5. It's Boston in 6, baby. Let's go. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fans up no matter what. Y'all stay blessed. I'm praying for each and every one of y'all. God bless each and every person watching the show. Bless them, whatever their desires are, as long as they believe in you and trust that you can provide for them, you will. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the homie Connor, man. I just love Connor, man. He reps a terrible team, but that's the homie. He know his stuff. Salute to you, Connor. Just became a member. Ernest Peterson became a member as well. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. I got to get up out of here, man. Y'all stay blessed, all right? And highly favored. I will see y'all tomorrow or late tonight if I'm still up. I'll probably be tired, so I won't. But I'll catch up with y'all soon. Listen. The stream was being powered by BetUS. Take advantage of a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 as we near the draft. I keep showing y'all second best quarterback taken. Who is it going to be? Could you imagine if it really was Shedeur to Miami? You know, the shock waves it would send. Like, why we can't have nice things, man? But listen, man, if you think Shedeur is getting drafted at minus 350, go ahead and take advantage of it on BetUS. Take advantage of that deposit bonus as well. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Stay blessed. I'll see you soon. Peace. I'm out. TD.